Hello everybody, Berg here. Excuse me just a minute. Berg here. I'm doing a VR, video response to Miss Amy Mack. I've already done this video, but I deleted it. I want to be fair about it. Don't want Miss Amy Mack to think bad of me. She's a fine lady, and daggone it, she's real professional about everything she does, and her videos are so good. Well, I just don't want to be a big old dumbass and mess up everything for her. She's giving away some real nice gifts, and by golly, we all ought to have to do it by the book. She made it pretty easy for us. Harold Berg has done deleted it. Sorry about that, Miss Amy. But anyway, I guess what you're wanting to know about old Berg's first time a chooching. I already told this old story one time, but I'm going to tell it again. It all started back. Berg was about 12-year-old, just a little old Berg running around, getting into everything. And I'd been watching my mother's father and my dad puff on chooch on their pipes. Smelt so good. Smelt so lovely. They just looked like they was having so much fun. So I caught my dad at work. I snuck in there. He had an old gun rack on the wall. Had several guns on it. A little shelf and a drawer. And up on that shelf, he kept him some Sir Walter Raleigh. A couple old pipes laying up there. Well, old Berg snuck in there. Dad was at work. I got my grandpap's pipe down. He had given it to my dad. When he passed on, my dad acquired it. And I grabbed up grandpap's pipe and I went out to the barn. Had me some of that Sir Walter Raleigh and book of matches. Old Berg went to chooching. Had me some fun with it. I'd go get back and get it every now and again. I'd chooch on it. I think old Dad knew it. I think he knew Berg was getting his pipe. But I don't think he cared much. Old Berg was a wild little feller anyway. Always getting into things, whatnot. But anyway, the pipe that I chooched on, this is it right here. And it's a Dunhill. Let's look on to that pipe. That's a Dunhill. Since my last video that I had in my first VR, I had a guy to look at it. He said it was a real Dunhill. But anyway, back to the story. So anyway, being a youngin' and all, I guess I like the smoking idea, the chooching. So I'd go back and do it every now and again. But this pipe, my dad has quit smoking since then. He's in real bad health, but not from smoking. He's got other problems, but he still smokes cigarettes, but he's about 78 years old now. And he wasn't a choocher no more. He knew how much old Bird loved choocher on pipes. And he said, Bird, I want you to have it. He said, your three brothers don't care nothing about that choocher, so I want you to have it. And don't you know, old Bird, you're proud to have it. Mighty proud to have it. My grandfather was a tobacco raiser in his day. He raised some tobacco. I've got a hat up here. I'll show everybody. Pride in Tobacco. That was my grandpa's pipe, hat. Got a jacket too I want to get one of these days if my dad ever turn it loose. It says R.J. Reynolds Tobacco, Pride in Tobacco. All them old farmers back in the 70s and 80s and 90s. Every one of them had a hat, said that on it of some sort, a jacket. But anyway, back to the story. Grandpap had left Dad the pipe. Anyway, I chooched on it and really liked it, but I really didn't get my own pipe till I was married to Miss Rhonda. Didn't have no youngins yet. Went and bought me a Dr. Graybo. And you know, I forget what kind of tobacco it was, but it seemed like it was some Cavendish or some kind of. They sold it there in the drugstore. And took it home and chooched on it. Didn't care for it too much. I'd get it down and chooch on it every now and again, but I really started trying to chooch when I was about 40 years old, and I'm about 48 now. I picked the old pipe back up, the old Graybo. I didn't have this choocher then. Dad still had it. I was chooching and I think I was trying to inhale. But anyway, I had bronchitis or something at the time, and I fell ill and wound up in the hospital. And you know, I didn't pick up the pipe again till about mid 2015. I started watching YouTube on the pipe community. Started chooching again, and just love it now. I chooch all the time now. But anyway, I got Grandpappy's pipe now. I've got an old shotgun that was my grandpap's. I got his hat. You know, when I know it's just a pipe, but I wouldn't take nothing for it. You couldn't. I don't guess you could give me enough money. I guess you could. I wouldn't be no fool, but Grandpap wouldn't want me to be a fool, but it ain't for sale. I'm sure if he laid down $100,000 or something, Grandpap would be mad at me if I didn't trade it off. But it'd still be hard for me to do. I just don't know. But anyway, it's just something about the old pipe. When I smoke it, I think about Grandpap. Sometimes I get me some of those Sir Walter Raleigh out and bring back a lot of memories. Makes me proud to get to smoke old Grandpap's pipe. Wear Grandpap's hat every now and again. But I couldn't get shed the pipe. That's Grandpa's pipe. But anyway, I guess that's what everybody's wanting to know. The blend that I smoked was Sir Rocker Rally the first time. The pipe was a Dunhill. That pipe was made in the 50s. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we don't know how Grandpap came up with it. Nobody ever asked him. But, no way of finding that out, I guess, anymore. Dad don't know. He said he had several pipes. He said this was one he always held on to the longest. I hope I've got everything that the VR wanted. I can't remember now. I should have got all of it together and thought about it a little bit. But old Bird's been drinking a little bit of beer. I get to drinking that beer and cheeching. I forget a lot of stuff. I do. But anyway, that was my first time, and I remember when I first done it, it was a good experience. I really liked getting old pipe down and smoking on it. Dad had to know I was doing it. But any words. But when I got older, I was about 19. Me and Miss Rhonda was just married. We'll be married 30 years in October. 30 years. I've had Miss Rhonda around for a great long while. She's a good one. I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna keep her. I've had her for 30 years, I'm gonna go and keep her. Been a good one. But anyway, I want y'all to know that I deleted the daggone VR, and I've already done it once, and she okayed it. But anyway, I'm gonna go and get off here and hope this works for her. Sorry again, Miss Amy. Old Berg, try not to mess up no more. I want y'all to come on by and see Berg anytime you want to. Come on in. Let us bell. We'll get old Grandpap's pipe out and I'll chooch on it. I got choochers you ain't never been chooched on. We'll chooch, drink us some beer, have us a good time. Come on back and see me anytime down here.